How's it going, my fellow operators? My name is Shrey or Shay. I'm sorry that I've been out for this long. I mean, I know I'd be out for long, but this time I meant to try to update you guys with a video and tell you guys that, well, I'm gonna be on technically vacation. I actually technically had to go visit someone's graduation because, well, I had no choice. No, not a choice. I mean, I had to pick them up, so I had no choice, obviously. But I'm now gonna be recovering and gonna be back on the grind once again because I've been playing too much of other games lately. But hey, you have to take a break sometimes on Warframe, but not too long because you don't know what could happen. So let's begin with today's Devstream 94 video. And I know I was gonna cover the 93rd. I'll try to figure it out next time, but that will be covered probably in this one or the next one. So let's begin. Let's try the biggest topic that maybe people are discussing in their mind right now in that Devstream. And I'm literally burning up because it's hot in here as soon as I just got back home. Well, my first home, obviously. So, including when the day, yes, this teaser, this day turning to night quickly. And may I add, wow, it is so hot when I watch that Devstream because when it reaches out during the daytime, it was so hot that as soon as nighttime came out, I really cooled down. But I was joking with you guys. With this being the teaser, they all wondered, is this Hydroid Prime? Is this Equinox video or Prime? I don't know why it should be a thing. Or the new Umbra. We all don't know. We definitely don't know. But let me tell you this. It is too early to tell you the next Prime. I'll go over that in just a minute. Well, obviously. But this one is too early because we just got Oberon Prime 1 and 2. This would, break my prediction scale, which I already predicted when the next Prime may come out. So, really, I have no potential on saying this is going to be the next Prime. But at the same time, we all don't want to end up hearing this being the next Prime at all because you know how squishy he is. And he has not been, revisited, kind of reskinned, obviously, nor reworked neither. So keep that in mind, because Hydro is one of the least favorite frames. Yes, frames out there to play with, and you obviously don't want to play with him at all. I mean, he is fun for a little bit, but if you're trying to go for longer runs, you're not gonna last long with Hydroid at all. Especially with that I forgot those abilities. I mean, I know he makes a pool and obviously does tangles, but he will not last that long in not even the 20 minutes mod. Keep that in mind. So the Umbra, however, is a different story, so we don't know exactly about that. But with that last quote saying, well, if I can get this up right here, right now, the 2 miracles require sacrifice. I'm referring to as, is this something religious or a ritual going on with this quote? Because when I searched this up, it had actually found out something religious, like, space and time and actually dealing with God and something like that. But with this being the case, this is something a little bit going deeper, and it could be involving something else included, especially where I looked into some data mine and didn't want to put too much data mine in there because I'm not like grinding on it. That could be dealing with 2 major components of, well, which that he will describe in some detail here, and it had to do something about the second dream. I'll probably put a link about what I was talking about here, but basically we're not sure about Umbra being in this one. It's just basically seen as the TownCon 2017 teaser. Now let's go over to the next topic that we got in here before we continue making this video too long. So basically, we now got the confirmation that the next Prime Vault will be unsealed back once again, and while any further issue. However, this gave me the facepalm of the century. Obviously, if you have not seen the previous Prime Vault unsealed, you obviously know with Frost Prime being in the relic system and also Ember Prime involved. 2 of them, Fire and Ice, coming together, unvaulted. This is going to happen again for Mag Prime and the returning Warframe, Rhino Prime. Mag Prime was out last year in July, and Rhino Prime has been gone for 2 years. He is now going to be coming back once again. Now let me keep you guys reminded. I think I see a Titan extractor in there, and also for Mag Prime, we're not technically sure you're going to get well, basically both primes, Mag Prime, Round Prime. We're technically not sure if we're gonna get the Prime accessories pack, which meaning if I really hope to get this Mag Prime's accessory pack, including just one thing that I wanted to grab on, or any other Prime accessories in there, the Targus Prime, well, Targus Armor Prime set. This was definitely something that you want to probably keep in mind, because this is going to be coming back once again, if possible, the next time they get unsealed. So basically, this will be arriving pretty soon, so keep this coming. I'm predicting it's going to be in July, so because if it did come out in June, it will be too soon probably, but in July I would put as not that soon. So yes, that'll be the case. But if you don't know what is going to be within the next Prime access, Mag Prime will be included with the Dagger Prime and Boar Prime. You should all know this, because if you have farmed for Mag Prime before, then I should not be telling you again. But if you guys are new, this is what you gotta cover. Royal Prime, now this is something that we will be getting back into the vault, back into the game and into the relic system. He will be having the Bolter Prime and Ankros Prime. If you need Master Rank fodder, these two are the greatest things to put in for your last runs. However, with Bolter Prime and Ankros Prime, you would probably want that because, hey, they're probably good, and I really misjudged them. And I will rank them up once again because, well, Bolter I still have lying around, and Ankros I don't have at all, to be honest. Yes, guys, I don't have it at all. Next thing, we have the revealing of a new spear gun. This is the Tenno Speargun, gonna be available in the PC build, PC as well, but coming out for console. This is something that, well, I was really off with before, but I was hoping that, well, thinking that they might be doing a infested spear gun, but a Tenno spear gun may not be that bad at all. It's pretty dang interesting, but it looked like it was kind of good at all too. And this is obviously something else that I got in mind. I'll keep this in mind when I look this up again. But at the same time, the Tenno Gen, why I keep saying Tenno Gen? The Tenno, yes, the Tenno Speargun is not bad at all. I'll keep that. I'll really want to put that in my inventory. The next thing is that, well, we had some new, I don't know, I should not say revisit or reskins, but overall we now have a different, what is it? He will now be able to have hallowed ground in different form. So he'll be able to spawn grass, and if you guys are into weed in Warframe, you'll be making 420 without the burning in 420. You'll be able to have a, you know, how they re-visualize Frost's bubble, where it used to be like see-through. Now it's like crystal clear bubble on ice, period. With O'Brien, it's going to be a different story, because you're able to spawn grass when you pop hollow ground. And since you obviously deal with the arc situation, that's going to be the thing. I forgot if it was going to be energy color wise difference, but with Oberon, it's going to be a little bit of grass in there. But with Oberon Prime, you already know there's going to be there's going to be more weed to grow on the game. Wow, I gotta stop with that. Plus, we also got a few of the new Grenadier dropship, and to be honest, I wasn't that into it, but it kind of looks interesting because it changes up the, well, gives it like another reskin, because we want the game look new. We obviously want to make the game look new. Obviously, I wanted to say that, but it's not bad. I'll give it that. Also, if you were looking for Nox from the Oberon Prime trailer, he'll be coming out pretty soon. And I'm gonna say it first for PC, so keep that in mind. And remember, he'll be soon coming up for console, as well as with other things in a whole entire pack for console. I'll discuss a whole patch of things that are gonna be included with the console in there. Yep, indeed. And lastly, let me try to make this short and very quick for this one. We got a little bit more of Harrow gameplay, and I really liked how I missed the sniper pistol though. It was pretty interesting. Harrow is gonna be coming soon, but Harrow is actually dang good. I mean, kind of a good frame to try out, especially going for headshots. If you're an assassin, marksman, you're still good for him. But with talking about the quest is gonna be dark but interesting. I'll tell you this, Harold is gonna be interesting, and the quest for him is also gonna be interesting. So you don't want to miss that at all. Now, for console users that want to know a little bit tweaking or issues, here comes something. We got a little bit of raid fixes where the Goose Dragonery won't now be able to spawn, or will not spawn double times, as in they will be able to spawn once again, but only once every time you do the raid, and Heck will be able to spawn with, you know, immediately before the law of distribution kicks in. I know you don't understand this, but it's the Heck drones that end up spawning immediately with the Goose Strike 3. I don't know why, but at least we have a slow time. They have tweaked Oberon. Now, let me just talk a little bit quick and a little bit slow about this. So, hollow ground effects will reduce performance issues, but range mods will apply 70% to range. This is from Oberon, and a 75% angle of the arc of hallowed ground. He also has the heals friendly summon units 1/3 of the rate of the energy, but no longer affects nice maggots, so it doesn't become Trinity's maggots. You get what I'm saying? I know you mean nice, but that's why I'm trying to put healing maggots. That's not gonna happen. And the armor buff will come to effect anytime allies step into hallowed ground while renewal is active on them, and reckoning armor debuff is now based on the target's base. So if you guys wanted to melt enemies, now you'll be able to do that again. And I know this video was long as heck, but I had to cover up a lot of things. So probably a few things, but a lot of these include, especially with that main one kicking in, Hydroid Prime, Ormura. You all gotta wait. Be patient. I know you are greedy, drooly, how about testy and tasty, but wait, please wait. And I know Oberon will be more of a better frame than Armor Strip, because he's able to obviously armor strip the base armor of enemies, especially with the Grenier and Roken units. But anyway, that's about it for today's video, guys. I am gonna be making up more videos on here, and I do have something to say at the last end. I'll just have to put it in bold text just for you guys to end up understanding what I'm talking about. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a rating down below today's video. If you guys want to see more content like this or anything else including on this channel, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see all of you guys. Well, actually, my name is Trey, or Shay. To my fellow operators, I will see you all later.